Hello. Hello, Marilla. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello. I was just typing in the rules. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Tamara. Thank you. Hello, DC. And thank you, Tamara. Thank you both for supporting, for your support, for your kindness. Thank you. It is well appreciated. I'm just getting settled in. I know I'm a little later today, but I had a few technical issues. How are you? Hello, Texas. Bum Bum. Bum Bum, how are you? Nice to see you here. Always. Nice to see you all. Always. How is Texas? Are you getting a little warm weather? I'm just setting up here. Hello, Yvonne Costello. Hello. Welcome to all. Thank you for being here. And thank you for understanding that it's a different hour, but hopefully, oh, good. Good, Bum Bum. Oh, yes. Rain on the East Coast, too. Absolutely. Lots of rain, torrential downpours and storms. I'm just getting set up here, trying to organize myself. I'm a little bit, I've had technical issues, but I think hopefully things are getting back into order. We're going to wait a couple of minutes to see if we have more friends coming in. Hello to all. Again, thank you for connecting and thank you for being here. How was your week? Besides the rain. Grab your tea, your coffee, your snack. Hello, Lucepe. How are you? Oh, nice. Hello, New York. Hello, Ivy. How are you, Ivy? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Sorry for the change of time. You'll have to let me know. Do you like this time or did you prefer noon? Hello, Davy. How are you? Let me know. Lucepe, how's it going? How's your job going? I'm just asking because your story is just always so incredible, being up in the air and being on a live on YouTube. I think I'm not going to forget that one. Davey, how are you? Ivy, how are you? How has the week been? And let me know if this time works better or doesn't make a difference. You'll have to let me know. Let's wait a few minutes, see if we have more people that connect before I start the collective. Doing good. Good, Ivy. I'm happy to hear that. Good. Has everyone had an okay week? All things considered? It's noon where I am, so either, okay. So Davy, for you, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, doing pretty good. Ruka, hello. Hello, Ruka, how are you? Noon works better in your case. Okay. For today, it was just mainly due to technical issues. So it should be remaining noon unless I have an issue. Good. Oh, thank you all for being here. Wonderful, wonderful to see you here and to see you able to connect. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Kevin, hello. Marilla, hello. It's 10 a.m. Okay. You're good with this time. Yes. Yes. Okay. Job and personal life is going fantastic. Well, there you go, Lucepe. Working hard and truly blessed. Your readings have been on point with weekly journal. Well, wonderful to hear. I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear when you connect, and thank you all for commenting. I see your comments. I read all comments. I haven't had time to answer all of them, but just know that first of all, you as members are a wonderful support for me, and I mean gratitude really to all of you. It is because of you I'm here, and because of you that I read. So thank you so much. Beauty of Art, hello. Hello. You're so welcome, Kevin. Tamara. Oh my goodness, Tamara. Well, how does it make you feel? I mean, does it make you feel um, like giving even more? Yeah. Does it? Yes, I tend to find the need to help and to find the need to give more when things like that happen. Yes. Awful. Awful. Wow. Okay. I understand. I understand. Sometimes when we have to process shocking events, news, feelings, whatever it is, um, it puts for me, I'm just talking for me, it will be different for everyone, but it puts not only puts everything in perspective, obviously, I mean obviously for me, but it also puts all the energies in check, your soul, your livelihood, your mind, and it puts you in check on where you are exactly at that moment. And that is sort of a moment of clarity. So as much as it's difficult and hard to process and shocking and emotionally difficult, right? And reach out for help, please, Tamara, if you need, anywhere, whether it's spiritually or in therapy, or if you need to speak to anyone. And of course, this is one platform that welcomes anyone that needs to talk, that needs to exchange, that needs to connect. But sometimes in those very, very profoundly difficult moments, and even if it's not you, your family, something you've witnessed, it puts your body, your mind, your soul in realignment of what exactly is necessary for you. So whether it be changes or leading towards something else, or the importance of connecting with the right people, with your family, spiritually, or guiding others, right? It is really purely a reflection of ourselves at that moment, and that puts everything back into place, pretty much whether you want it or not. So I'm happy that you are in a community that you can help, but also maybe that can help you. Okay, well, see, maybe that's that sign where, you know, it's necessary for you to be in that space, that it's important for others and for you to help, to guide. Not everybody can do that, Tamara. So gratitude to you for doing that. That is a very difficult energy to harness, to manage, to help and guide other people through. So I mean, I have nothing but gratitude for what you are doing. That is immensely hard to grasp and to harness, but anybody that does have that strength is an amazing energy to have. All right, I'm going to start by shuffling these cards. So thank you for sharing, Tamara. Thank you for sharing. Hello, South Africa. Venetian, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for mentioning where you are. It's always a pleasure to see everyone from all over the place, from all over the globe. Thank you. All right, I am going to start. It's all connected to the common sacrament of creating. Yes, yes. But it's still, Tamara, it's still an energy to have to harness for others. So it's a real strength, a real power you have. Not everyone can do it. All right. Even in the spiritual realm, because the spiritual has to be attached to the human, and that's where it's the tricky part. All right, here we go. Let's get started, and hopefully we have a few people coming in. Hello, Nikki Hain. Hello, watching from Namibia. Beautiful. Thank you, and thank you, Davy. Thank you for all my wonderful members, and if you wish to become a member, that will give you access to a free question after the collective reading. So I'm going to say this once now. I didn't mention it in the beginning of the chat, so I just want to reiterate for anybody that is new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. We welcome you with a lot of warm energy, kindness, and respectfulness. If anyone wishes to ask a question after the collective reading, these questions are accessed by becoming a member. If you wish to become a member, you just press the join button and that will take you wherever you wish to go. Thank you to all the members that are here. Thank you for your support. Let's get started. I feel like these two, okay, I'm going to keep these two cards. I am inviting you all to find a quiet space. Wherever you are, I'm going to lower my voice to ground yourself, your energies, to quiet your mind and focus on what is essential for you. The theme today, the theme that you have chosen, that you have voted for, is growing, finding your new powers, growing. If you wish to light a candle, grab a tea, a coffee, wherever you are. This is a session where we want to be in reflective mode, but also in a very relaxed and serene mode. 2 cards came out for this collective reading, and welcome anybody. If I don't acknowledge your presence in the chat, it is because I'm focused on the reading. All right, so for this collective reading, we have prepare and curiosity, which pairs pretty well with finding new powers, I must say. Welcome anybody new. I know my beautiful members and beautiful supporters will help me in welcoming anybody new in the chat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're fantastic. I don't have other words. All right, prepare, number 35, and curiosity, number 19. So I'm going to start with number 19, sorry. In this collective reading, for anyone joining us, this is a collective reading on growing, finding our powers, our new powers. Number 19, curiosity. What is life asking you to become right now? What else might you be? Your curiosity is the key to new growth. Lots of times we greet stress, trauma, or change with, why me? Or why now? But why not you? And why not now? You're being invited into the next incarnation of vitality in your life. And this current moment is a gateway. The person you are becoming is beckoning you forward. Banish thoughts of judgment or criticism. Allow your curiosity to take the lead. What might your next chapter look like if you embrace this change? Maybe you'll skip the chapter and start a whole new book. One thing is certain, the woman you are becoming, or the man you are becoming, or the person you are becoming will cost you comfort, security, friends, relationships, money, and energy. Choose her over everything. And now, prepare. Number 35. Welcome anyone popping in. It's time to lay the groundwork. Prepare. Whatever it is you're facing, preparedness is the key to success. It's time to fortify your path by preparing the way. Look to your infrastructure. Check your details. Honor your commitments by doing good research. No one can predict when success will visit, but we can certainly prepare the way by building a solid foundation. Just like the squirrel spends most of his time preparing for the lean months, you too can gather your resources so that your projects, relationships, and goals are fortified with thoughtfulness. Don't let yourself skip details, or you may find yourself missing something essential once the momentum begins. Once again, these cards are the exact energy that owns this theme, this reading, finding your new powers. And many times when we have thoughts of shifting, changing, we want things to change, we want new winds to come in, we want to connect with new people, find new jobs, get that motivation up, be successful, make more money, or really change complete careers. But we are in a moment where we don't quite have that vision. We don't quite know what we want, or we know a little bit, but we don't have the vision yet. And when you don't have the vision, you're still preparing, right? And you're preparing not only to be ready, to have a good foundation, so you can have the motivation, the strength to change things, to see things differently. But you're also, so you're not only preparing for the change, but you're also preparing yourself as a person, as a soul, to be strong, to make the change, right? It goes both ways. For me, growing or harnessing in new energies for a job, new energies for a career change, or to start a business, or just to move and install oneself in another place, a life change, or leave a relationship or start another one, right? It's about first committing to oneself, and that's what we talked about, maybe not last time, but 2 weeks ago, and preparing oneself. Because for me, new energies don't just pop in randomly. Sometimes they do, and sometimes it is magic. But it's most of all magic because you are prepared, because you have a vision, because you know you're moving forward, you know you're growing spiritually, intellectually, emotionally. You're moving beyond those blockages, beyond those triggers, beyond that crappy job or that person or that family issue. You're moving beyond, you're growing. And as you grow, your soul, your emotions, you can then open the doors and be ready to accept changes in life. And that's when you build, right? When you're prepared, you build. But it's all about also awareness. I always say, when we manifest, when we want something, when we want change, or we're trying to find the power to maneuver within our job, or the power to start our own business, or, you know, the power to change things, it's also because we are already connected. We are already connected. We already connected our soul to the next chapter, to the next person we are going to be. We know what we're changing. We know what we want. We know who the next person is going to be. We are growing into that next person. We might not be it right away, but we know. If you are in a momentum or a mindset where you don't know, you're confused, you're blocked, and it's sort of the gray zone, and let's say you're stuck in a job going nowhere, but you just want to change, and you want a new job, and you want more money, and you want success and all that, but you just remain in that job and just wait for the success, the money to come and knock on your door. Sometimes they're miracles and sometimes it can happen. But you have to do the work. You have to do the groundwork, prepare yourself, build your foundation, trust yourself, envision, get that vision going, get that energy going. Where are you going? What do you want? How can you connect? What are the new ideas? Who do you have to connect to, right? What do you have to change within you? What do you have to change within your way of seeing your work, of making money? That's when things change, and that's when the ball gets rolling. That's when the wheel of fortune comes in, a new dynamic. All right, let's pull some cards. Embrace the power of change. Embrace the power of change. Be curious. Prepare yourself. I like this. Well, am I taking these? Okay. These just popped out. I didn't even cut the cards, but I'm going to take these. The death card, there's the change. And there's accepting a new chapter and accepting to let go. And I know that, this letting go thing, everyone says it everywhere all the time. The same as everyone says manifesting, find your vision. You know, these words come out. But all these words come out because it is something within you, right? It's the work you have to do on yourself. So even if these words keep coming out and keep feeling the same, and you keep, I say you, we as a collective, where we're like, well, wait a second, how do I let go? And how do I know? And why is it so difficult? And why do I not want to change? And why am I not seeing the future? Why am I not having my vision and understanding how I can transform that into my new reality? It's about you. It's all about you. Yes, other people exist. And yes, you have your family, your dynamic, your job. Yes, yes, all that exists. And all that is one whole, right? But that's the world. That's the world around us. And when I say, what I always say in all these readings, and this week as well, the world is chaotic out there. So it's the moment to focus on you. And you are the one that can make the change. So once you realize that, it is the end of that job, or it is the end of that relationship, or it is the end of that thing that you just don't feel anymore, and that you want a change, you desire a change, you're going to push for a change, then it's up to you to do your foundation, to prepare, to be aware, and to be creative and curious, and put yourself out there and go check everything out, everything you can, to see what's going on and what connects with you. Because if your soul connects, right? If your soul connects to your vision, and you profoundly want that change is going to come, because the change is within you. And therefore, it opens up to all opportunities, all success. When you're in sync with your soul, right? It's not just manifesting. I want more money. I want to be rich. I want a new job, and just watching TV and on the couch and just saying, hey, please, can I be rich? Maybe it works for some people, but most of the time we have to work on ourselves, on that foundation. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the change, the release of the past, the release of the triggers, understanding that's the end of a chapter and leaving it behind. And like I always say, just put it on the shelf, close the door, turn the key, and leave it in that cupboard. And it can just sit there. It exists. All this exists. That is your past chapter. You're not denying it. You're not reneging it. You're just letting it be where it is, so you can now start fresh and create your new vision. Here's the Ace of Pentacles, the offer that makes you comfortable, with your choices. Now you can move forward and be yourself, be independent, understand what you want, and make your own choices. That is how you're going to move forward. That is how you're going to grow. And as you grow, your powers grow. And as your motivation grows, your ambition grows, and then you trust yourself, and you really trust yourself in your job, in your choices, in your life, in your path, whatever it is. That is where you really empower yourself, when you connect to your soul, when you connect to that truth, that honesty. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to go. This is who I want to be and how I want to make my money. I want to be in that team over there in that community, or I want to be part of that company that's so successful and they're working on cool projects. I want to be there. Well, how can you get there? By sitting on the couch and saying, hey, I want to be there. Why am I not there? No, you're reflecting on your path and how you're navigating your path and how you got to this path. Now you're going to reflect and start the healthy foundation in making those choices and connecting to your new path. independence, filtering your emotions, being okay with where you stand, and being okay with who you are. Maybe you're different. Maybe you don't see things the same way other people see them, right? That's possible. That's the way I feel most of the time. That's okay. It's wonderful to be different. And there you are in control. I don't know why I'm putting them up there. And there you are in control. Utterly in control. Clear in your choices and clear in almost like a patriarch, right? With the emperor. This is something that is important for you. That clear point of view, not doubting yourself. Do we doubt ourselves? Yes, of course, we always doubt ourselves. But I'm not talking about that doubt. I'm talking about you understanding who you are and being that source of light for yourself and trusting yourself. And once you trust yourself, and once you believe that you can get that job, or you can start your own business, or you can start your life somewhere else, or you can leave that person or marry the other one, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, whatever it is you're trying to grow into, you have control. Remember that. You always have control. Even in the dark times, even in the moments where you feel it's going nowhere, or you're not getting what you want, you get frustrated, or you're feeling, it's hard to pay the bills and things are, still trust yourself, trust your intuition and your power, because you can accomplish anything. Let's pull some more cards. This King of Cups here is also representing stability, filtering your emotions, filtering those negative emotions, the gossip, the nonsense, all the stuff that's fueled out there that serves no purpose whatsoever, but to maybe fill up space, fill up voids for people that have nothing else to do. Don't gravitate towards that. Gravitate towards your light, your energy, your growing. That's all you have to do. Focus on yourself. All you have to do. And sometimes we get distracted, and there you go. There's your new journey. Sometimes we get distracted by the outside noise. And I'm not saying everybody has to be recluse and hermit style, and no. Enjoy life, get yourself out there and enjoy the people you love and all that. But I'm saying when we want to maneuver ourselves to change, when we're not happy with the work situation, or we just feel that it's a moment we need a change, it's a moment we need to harness, to think differently, to push the envelope, to go out of our comfort zone. That's another thing. A lot of times when we make a big change or we want things to change, we also have to get out of our comfort zone. I'm not saying every time, but it's pretty much something that we have to do, to go places we've never been, to try things we've never done, to check out all elements of places, be curious. And sometimes, and I am the living proof of that, sometimes people believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And that's when the magic happens, because the magic does happen when you connect to your soul and you connect to your desires and you truly believe you want something. That's when the magic happens. But it's also when you have put the effort in, when you have shined your light, when you have done your job or shown who you are and move the mountains and, be committed and all that, right? That's when people recognize you, and that's when people realize who you are and they want you on their team. And sometimes people will come up to you and say, hey, wow, what was that you did? That was amazing. Or wow, you did an amazing job on that project. Or did you work in that other company on that other thing? Well, we want you on our team because that was pretty impressive, right? And sometimes it's out of the blue, and sometimes you just committed so hard to something that the whole world saw you. And if it's not the whole world, the important people saw you, and they will come to get you, and they will come and offer this to you. And here is the new path. And notice it's the fool detaching himself from the past and wanting to go connect on other sources, other adventures, check other things out. Check other things out, and releasing from whatever is bound, obligations, people, triggers, that boss that you don't agree with, or that team, or whatever. The fool is about accepting the unknown, accepting to get out of our comfort zone and to go on new adventures that we've never done before. All right, let's see if there's one more card. Thank you everyone for being here. There's no sign this is a collective. We will grow, absolutely. But we have to believe in growth, right? And you are the only person that knows yourself the way you do. I say that all the time. I've said that many years. So when people doubt you, when people question you, or don't understand what you're doing, or don't agree with you, or think it's not the right moment, the right time, you are the only one that knows. You are the one that knows your journey, what your desires are, what your capacity is, how you can push the envelope, how you can make things different, right? And there you go. Look at that. That is a new adventure, a new journey, finding harmony in your soul and your family. 10 of Cups. It doesn't get better than the 10 of Cups. And look at where we came from. The big change. Allowing the change to come in. You also have to allow the change to come in. Do you want change? Do you want it to come in? Because when it does come in, when you instigate it, right? When you unlock that door, you have to be prepared. You have to be ready because it's going to be different. Decisions, maybe obstacles. Oh, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Or, wow, this is difficult. Or, there's a lot to deal with. And I don't know these people. And I've never done this before. And this is a new path. Oh, my goodness, right? But that's what change is all about. Being uncomfortable. Let yourself be uncomfortable or get out of the comfort zone, right? Let the uncomfort come in. And if you allow it to come in, things are going to happen. Things are going to move and you're going to grow. But if you shelter yourself and make sure you want to remain in the same energies, then you'll remain in the same energies. And that's also okay. Not everybody wants to shift and turn every 5 seconds, but sometimes it's just once in a lifetime, right? Where things shift. Allow the change to come in. Give permission. Give the key to change for it to come in, for you to grow. That's how growth happens. Not overnight, not by magic, but there is magic involved once you allow it in and once you accept it. And once you've prepared that foundation and you want it to come in, you have to want it to come in. All right. Thank you all for listening. Oh, Bum Bum. Thank you, Bum Bum. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I really feel at this moment in time, wherever you situate yourself in the world, wherever you are, in the 4 corners of the world, love and light to all, really. It is a very complicated time, a very chaotic time. I say that all the time. But it's important to harness your own energies. Commit to yourself. I will say it all the time. Commit to yourself. Focus on yourself. And sorry, that's how you will find the energy to change things, to connect with others, to allow other things to come in, right? Focus on yourself first. I'm going to grab a little tea. You can grab, cheers to you all if you have a tea or something you're drinking. I won't ask you what it is. Cheers to everyone. And thank you for being here. We will open the question session in one moment. I'm going to shuffle the cards first. Thank you. And as I shuffle the cards, well, we'll give it a minute before. Oh, you're so welcome, Davy. You're so welcome. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. You make a difference. To all my members there, you make a difference. You are important. I hope you know that. All of you. You make a difference. For me, for the channel, for the energies, you are important. And if you're not a member, you're important as well. There you go. Cheers to you, Bum Bum, to your herbal tea. Cheers to all. A little bit of tea. I actually have tea and coffee and water all around me, if that makes sense. Depending on the moment, I need something different. All right, we will. Oh, 17 people. We have to invite more people in here. Thank you, everyone, for being here in the chat and out of the chat. So don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up. In the chat, without the chat, out of the chat, whatever. If you're watching right now, we will begin tarot questions. If you have a question out there, please feel free to come in if you want to ask tarot a question. Move this down a little bit. Just remember to be a member. I know that's what I ask for anybody that wants to. Sorry, I'm moving this camera. For anybody that wants to, there, ask a question, I will ask you to become a member. Fair game. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Tamara. Go for it. And if you are a member, that automatically gives you access to a free question during this tarot session. And as I shuffle, I'm going to ask you, for anybody that wants to ask a question, you don't have to, obviously, that's interested in it, I will ask you to put your questions in caps with your sign. Because I have to go back to them sometimes. Okay, Ivy. And also, for anybody, sometimes, I know I get the remarks sometimes It goes quickly. It's just a couple of cards. That's the energy I get. And sometimes it takes a little longer and there are more cards. It has nothing to do with who you are or what it is, or it doesn't, or me or anything. It's just sometimes that's the message delivered. It's shorter or longer, or I feel the need to draw more cards, okay? All right. So, question in caps with your zodiac sign. And to anyone that is not already a member and that wants to ask a question, just a reminder that questions are for members. All right. Starting with okay. All right, starting with Ivy, general cards. So if anybody's watching and you want to join the team, a beautiful community. All right, Ivy. All right, Ivy. Here we go. General. What energies do we have for Ivy? Ivy. All right, Ivy. You're. It feels like you're still stuck in an energy here. You want something. There's a sense of generosity around you and your family, a real sense of generosity, or you're a generous person. Ivy, let's pull some more cards. Yes. Okay. So you are moving into something new. It's not going as fast as you wanted it to go, but I feel like there's a really good message here with the Temperance card. Temperance is about accepting that things are not moving as fast as we thought. Also because it's important for you to resonate with the right people. In other words, the next job or the next connection or whatever it is that you want with the Magician, because it is time to move forward, but it's going to move forward in a slower pace. It's also you accepting that you must, and I want to say must, you must connect with the right people. It will move forward once you are connected to the people you resonate with. It's almost like a little bit of, it's almost like it's making you reflect on your past, on your family, your education, how you were brought up, and what led you here. Maybe your diplomas, your school, and what hard work led you here. And it's not that you're putting that in question. It is that you are connecting to all that effort that you've done up to now. And it's all, either there's, I don't know if it's someone from the past, or the people you're connecting with in the future here, because you have the Page of Wands and the Magician. So something is moving forward. Whether you doubt yourself, it's almost like you doubt yourself, Ivy, because it feels like you have to prove yourself. But you're a very generous person, helping others, guiding others. You have the Six of Pentacles. There's a real sense of being there in the right place, helping people, guiding people. But maybe you don't want to do that anymore. Maybe you want to move into something else. With this Page of Wands, it's time to move forward. And the Magician just confirms that it's time, that you have everything to move forward on a new project with this Page of Wands. It's a new energy. It's a fresh energy. It's initiating a new energy. It's exciting. And you have the four of Wands. So I feel like you're celebrating something really cool. But yet it didn't go that fast, or it's not going that fast. It's about waiting for the right time to be with the right in the right environment, with the right team, with the right company, because your next step is going to be in harmony with whomever you're working with, which is not this, right? This Eight of Swords and the Devil, which the Devil can also be passionate about something, but you know, linked with the Eight of Swords, it feels like you feel stuck in that toxic environment or manipulative environment, or it almost feels like you feel stuck with management team, or you know, CEOs, or a group of CEOs that you know that are very feel very powerful and feel in their minds, I don't even think they feel manipulative, and all you want is something more generous, more caring. And I think you're moving into that. I like this. And with this Page of Wands, I feel like you're going in a way, in a refreshing way. With this Page of Wands, you're going into something maybe that you haven't done before, or at least, or maybe you're working with younger people, or maybe you need to it feels like you're in a creative mode, and it's refreshing. It's almost like creative restlessness with the, you know, and you're not going to let things get in your way. It's just not going as fast as you thought it would be, but it's excitement. And really, this Page of Wands is a signal of a new adventure, a new venture, a new job, a new connection, for sure, a new project. And it's a positive sign, and it's a successful sign, right? Or a sign or signal of success. And I think that contentment, or being okay with this, or being ready for this, or, you know, really wanting or accepting or liking, sorry, I'm trying to find the words, this new adventure, project, job, venture, whatever it is, that's going to follow you, right? The happiness, the connecting with the right people. It's a good time. It's a good time again to take a risk. Again, we're back to push the envelope. Be creative, get yourself out there. It might be different, it might be uncomfortable, right? It's about being okay with the uncomfortable. So ask yourself if you're prepared. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this new excitement? Because it's changing. It's changing. There we go. These just came out. Big. It's like it's a change of destiny. And here with the Two of Wands, it's like you're waiting. You're waiting. This is a new journey. You're starting to plan, but you have the vision, but you haven't started to build in the 3D yet. And with the Judgment, you're rising up to something so much more important that makes so much more sense to you. But it's a change of destiny. It's a change of direction. I'm seeing a a train that's almost like not going off the rails, but it's like really going in a complete other direction. All right, Ivy. There you go. Yes, well, whether you want it or not, it's there, but in a good way. And I think it's important to detach, you know, to get out of that I'm stuck, or it's never going to change, or this is not what I want, or I don't like these people, because you're going somewhere else and you're going to do something else pretty amazing. So yeah, go with the flow, Ivy. It's coming in. All right, Morella. All right, on to Morella. Morella. I have to go back up, Morella. What's coming in towards me? Whatever cards. Okay. You guys are very going with the flow today. I like that. Morella. And Morella, give me 1 second to shuffle the cards. And Morella, you are Libra. Is that? Yes, Libra. Hopefully at one point I'll know all your signs. But my memory isn't that great. All right, here we go. Morella, give me 1 moment. Grab some tea, shuffle. Just a friendly reminder for anybody watching outside of the chat. Welcome, welcome to this tarot session. If you wish to ask a question, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is join the membership. All right. All right, Morella, here we go. And Morella is Libra. Ivy, you're Libra as well. I remember a lot of Libras. All right, Morella, let's see what's happening here. Morella. Energies for Morella. All right, you're leaving something behind. There's a person there. So this can be a partnership, someone in your life, a friend, a family member. It's like a really nice connection here that you're leaving behind, huh? Someone you worked really hard with, or a project you worked really hard with. And it feels like, let me pull more cards, but it feels like, oh, okay. All right. So, Morella, it feels on this line, you worked really, really hard on a project, on a product, on a document, or you're getting better and better at what you're doing. You're training, you're being mentored, whatever it is, you're getting better and better at what it is, whether it's a project, whether it's you in your job, whether it's you preparing documents or whatever, you're fine tuning, but you're leaving something behind. So either there's a partnership here, or someone you worked with, a coworker, or someone you partnered up with in a job or on a project that you're leaving behind. It's the end of that. But here we have an offer or money coming in to create something on a much more equal basis with the Six of Pentacles. It feels like there's more generosity. Feels like people are helping each other, being there for each other. Being there for each other on this project. You're nurturing this project. You're going to grow in this project. This is something you've created. And this is also something now you're understanding. You're aware of this. You're aware of what you're letting go. You're aware of that person. It's either a person you don't want to work with anymore, or a partnership, or a dynamic, or, you know, in a company, or whatever it is. It's something that you are accepting to let go, accepting to move on to this offer, or this business offer, or finances coming in, or people helping you financially. Therefore, you can grow, create. The Empress is like I said, also very nurturing. So maybe you're guiding others, maybe you're helping others. There's a real sense of community here. There's a real sense of community. So I feel like this line up here is maybe someone you trusted and you worked with that you no longer want to work with. I don't know if there's a lack of trust, but it feels like that person, you're leaving them behind. And then here, maybe I'll pull another card. Either there's money coming in so you can create a project, work on a project, grow within a project, but in a much more general, it feels like they're people, yeah, this is that 10 of Swords, the end of something, Morella. But look at this right here. So this end here, maybe it's a person you were working with, right? Or a person you didn't trust, or a company you didn't trust, or whatever, right? That ending is really, really opening up to something much more caring, generous, in a really beautiful way. So if this is an artistic program, or you wanting to start your business or grow your business or a product or an idea, there's money there, or people are helping you financially create this. I like this. Yes, and there we have the Fool. So this is a whole new journey, but you're really detaching yourself from a dynamic there, whether it's a person or a company or, you know, whatever. It could also be a family member, because you're done with them. You're completely done with them. And this is making you really understand that your path, your journey is somewhere else, without all those binds, those contracts or those obligations you had towards that person, or you felt that person was deciding for you, or you felt pushed to do things a certain way, and you don't want that anymore. You want your freedom, and you want to trust that this journey is yours and you can do it your own way. And it's almost like you'd rather not know who you're going to work with next, or not know exactly, not have a complete vision of what's in front of you, right? In other words, have less control and more understanding, if that makes sense. Less control from someone and more nurturing, love, understanding, creativity. And you're okay not having that person maybe that holds the reins, that has a lot of connections, that has a lot of power, and maybe that was the right person at that right time, but now that's not what you want. You want nurturing, creativity, and really the freedom to make your own decisions, to connect with the people you think are going to be generous and the right people for this job, project, business, whatever it is. Oh, hello, Faith. How are you? Yes, that's what I was thinking, Ivy. So hopefully, yes. But Morella, you're truly leaving someone behind. It's like okay, yeah, that you don't want that person or that entity or that company that maybe took over power or something like that. You'll have to tell me. All right. Beautiful. John Gerald, hello. Hello, anyone popping in? Hello, anyone in the chat and outside of the chat? I hope you are all well. Welcome to this wonderful community. Truly grateful for all of you here. If you wish to ask a question, this is a tarot session where anybody can ask a question. If you are a member, so if you want to open up a question, if you want to ask a question, all you have to do is hit the join button and it'll take you wherever you wish to go. All right. I feel like I repeat myself a lot. Tamara. All right, here we go. Tamara. Tamara. Tamara, give me 1 second. I'll grab a little tea and I think this session should be called Shuffle and Tea. I was trying to find a title for the questions. Shuffle and Tea. Let me know if you have a better title or a better name for our tarot session. All right. Here we go. I am at Tamara. Okay, Tamara. Got it. There he is. I don't know what sign he is, but okay, you're still waiting for answers. Let's see where this goes, Tamara. Yeah, you don't trust him. I think, well, let's see. Let's pull some more cards. There's some people that you trust and some people and not that person, whoever it is, right? Because you feel it's confusing and you're not getting your answers. I feel like you're moving on to something. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave that there and I'm going to take this King of Wands here, which you're waiting for answers. It's confusing. You feel like things are hidden and either you're taken for granted. There's an offer there. There's money there. All right, sorry. I'm trying to focus on this King of Wands here. Tamara, King of Wands. King of Wands. Now, you don't trust this King of Wands. You're waiting for answers. What is this King of Wands all about? I feel like, okay, so there's something new starting here. They're deciding on something. They're a little freaked out, but they're going to push forward on something. They're a little freaked out. Is it a project? Is it an idea? But I feel like it's regarding finances with this Page of Pentacles. It's regarding finances or a specific project. There's money that came in. It's regarding, I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out what this finances thing, it feels like this is at the early stages of setting up like a new project or setting up a new community thing with money or setting up, it's like a strong foundation for success. And I feel like they want to create something, and they're planning, they're putting plans into action. Um, I feel like if you push a little bit, it will happen. If you impose, it will happen. But it's also about imposing or talking or negotiating, and sort of focusing on what is really essential. I think you're very good at what you do, and you're very good at what you go after. And I think this project, or whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, or whatever it is that you're trying to convey, is a little intimidating. And I think that maybe it's the pushiness, right? So if it's a promotion or if it's a new idea, go for it. But it seems like it's a big move. And it seems like you're trying to get someone's attention, right? You're determined with this Knight of Swords. I think you're going to find success and they're going to listen to you, but on their terms, time-wise. Maybe you impress them a little bit. Yes, wow. All right, well, there you go. On their terms and on their timeline. So there's a big shift here. There's a big, big decision here for change, for things to change, for things to rise up to something else, to do things differently, to shine your light. People are going to see you, or people are seeing you. But again, with this Temperance, it's about giving it time, giving it its memento, right? That's what the Temperance is all about. Not push it. But I feel like this is good news, and it's also, it's almost like you have to put yourself at their level to rise. You have to connect with them, in resonance with them, so it makes sense to them. If that makes sense to you, right? It's all patience and moderation, and this is going to move forward slowly but surely. Just remain yourself, be who you are, be honest, be true. Don't push, but just allow them to understand you in due times. And don't let yourself be influenced by other people that maybe think it should be done in another way, or maybe you should not, it's not the right timing, or it's too ambitious, or whatever it is. It's about listening, taking the time to listen, to assimilate what you discovered, what they're all about, what they're saying, and utilize these conversations, these negotiations, right, to counsel people, to help people, and to keep that dialogue open in a mature but very, how can I say, serene way. Keep everything on a sort of equal energy. And that's going to open, there you go, the Wheel of Fortune. So your patience is going to open up a new dynamic, a new way of seeing things. And that's when things are going to start rolling. I know, it's a lot of... Okay. Tamara. Tea and telling. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, come on, let's find a good title, because that way it's a good transition. Once we finish with the collective, I can title that, and that automatically will tell everybody that they can ask their question. Tea and real. Oh, okay, the real tea. Okay, okay, Luceppe. All right. Well, at least that's the realty is the right word for the moment for sure. Thank you, Lucepe, for making me feel so old. I mean that in a funny way and a loving way. But thank you. Yeah, I mean tea, the real tea, yeah. Obviously. I think it becomes obvious. You're so welcome, Tamara. All right. Who do we have next? Davy. Okay, Davy. Um Oh, Davy, you're okay, got it. I got it. I have 2 interviews possible. That's it. Okay. Next week, which one is the best option? Oh, I don't know which one's going to be the best option, but let's see what energies we have regarding, let's see what pops in. Maybe we'll see the difference. Give me one moment to shuffle. Thank you, everyone, for being here. 19 watching. Anybody watching out there, if you want to ask a question, now's the time. All right. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what comes up, Davy. We do these questions, tarot question sessions every Sunday for anyone that's interested. All right, Davy, here we go. Okay, working hard. Davy, what sign are you? Oh, Capricorn. Okay, thank you. All right, there's an Aries, Leo, Sag there. There you are. Working hard. It feels like, okay, let's see. Oh. It's almost like I have the 2 projects here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So something is starting for sure. One of them is starting for sure, but we have the Justice card. So there's a decision that has to be made. You have to make a decision, or there's a decision that's going to be made to unblock a situation that has to be made. There's no going around this. You have to make a decision to move things forward. And if it's not you, it doesn't have to be you. It can be the universe shuffling things around for you, or a company or an entity making a decision. But I feel like we have 2 projects here. One being more creative than the other. One is emotion, creativity, whatever it is, can be artistic, doesn't have to be, but much more creative. The other one is more down to earth, commitment, getting the job done, strategizing, planning, maybe more paperwork, maybe a more administrative and creative. One is moving forward, but it feels like with this, let's pull a card on this Justice card. It feels like to get one of these, or to start one of these jobs, I don't know why I'm yelling. One is more intuitive, right? One is more artistic, but also requires more diplomacy with this Knight of Cups, right? It requires to be in touch with your emotions, in touch with your intuition. And it's almost like it's, you have to be in touch with those emotions for your well-being on this situation, because it really addresses or represents the ability to handle a situation at work with tact, with grace, with diplomacy, as opposed to this one that's basically it feels more administrative. Conflicts will be easier to deal with you know, emotionally on this one. And I feel like you're also, yeah, this is a creative project, and I feel like also you see solutions where others don't. This feels successful, but this feels successful, but I'm let me pull another card on the Justice, because there's clearly a decision that has to be made. Okay. Yes. So you're letting go something. Whatever it is, whether it is a person, a team, a company, or even in your private life, right? This Three of Swords, there's something that's shuffling you, that you're letting go, or that hurt you, and there's a decision made on that. You're taking a break on that. You're taking a break on that. Take a break to ground yourself, to replenish yourself, to take some rest, to breathe, to breathe. Whatever this is, you will then, there's a conflict there, right? So whether this is something, this can be judgment within your life, within a job, within a situation, absolutely. But once that's out of the way, a conflict with an entity, a person, a company, whatever it is, then you're moving into, yes, something creative, and that's going to be exciting, and that's bringing in financial security, long-term financial security. It's sort of bringing back harmony in your home, harmony with whatever this is going on. I don't know what this is, but there's clearly a justice decision, or you're making a decision, or someone's making a decision that is necessary. Let's just put it that way, that things are not going to open up until you make that decision. But that decision, it doesn't have to come from you. It's something that needs to happen for everyone to be back where they belong, to stabilize a situation, to stabilize an energy, a job, a project, whatever it is, to bring back balance. Maybe it went too far. Maybe discussions went too far. Maybe the negotiations are out of whack, or maybe people around you, your family, friends, whatever, are not understanding what you're doing, or something like that, right? This decision is putting everything back in its place where they belong, right? With the energies back in sync, stabilizing, so then you can move on to this creative project. So whatever is more creative, more emotional, that demands a lot of diplomacy and tact to navigate, that's the one that I feel is going to be successful. Circle of Besties, hello. All right, if that helps you, Davy. Okay. All right, thank you, Davy. Thank you for your confirmation. All right, who do we have? Circle of Besties. The questions are open to all members. If you wish to become a member, we would love to have you here, Circle Besties. And it's just hit the join button and it'll take you wherever you wish to go, if that's what you want. No obligation, of course. All right, Ruka. Ruka, let me go back up, Ruka, to see. Ruka, did you ask a question or not yet? I don't see you, Ruka. Oh, whatever the cards say. Okay, got it, got it. Oh no, don't be sorry, Circle Besties. We'd love to have you. So if you want to join, no problem, no problem, no obligation. Absolutely not. But you're welcome to to join. It's a beautiful community. All right. Ruka. Ruka. Ruka, you're Virgo, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Davy. Thank you so much for all the wonderful members. Thank you. You are amazing. Gratitude again. Thank you. All right, Ruka. Well, that just came out. You're waiting for something. All right. Let's see where we are. All right. Here we go. Welcome to all the new people connecting to this live. We are here every Sunday. If you're interested in asking a question, you can become a member. We would love to have you, and we would love for you to join, but of course, no obligation. All right. All right, Ruka. Okay, well, we had the hangman that popped up a second ago because you're waiting for something. You're waiting for answers. Waiting, right? But it seems like you're leaving something behind. Are you leaving a job? Are you leaving a project? Are you moving? You might be moving. Doesn't have to be that, but you're leaving emotions behind. So you're leaving ties behind, family, friends, a group of people, co-workers, whatever. But it feels like you're taking a breather, and then you're moving, you're finally finding clarity on something. You know your new direction. You're speaking your truth. This is something that's important to you with the Ace of Swords, and you're really gaining a perspective. Yes, wow. And Queen of Swords. So this is something that you have discussed. You've been wanting the truth. You've been wanting the answers. You've been wanting clarity on this. You're getting it. You're getting it. But it's also making you move forward, making you leave all that behind, whatever this confusion is, whatever this secret, or I won't even think it's secret, it's just you want to know what happened, or you want to know what's going on. You want people to tell you the truth, whatever it is. Greetings, Latoya. Thank you for being here. Queen of Swords. So this can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with whom you're having discussions, but I think it's you. Okay, there are people here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These are people you're talking to. You're also healing. So something's going on where you need to have discussions. And I feel like you're finally getting the truth out of this, finally getting your answers, whatever it is, to give you that clarity and give you that closure. I really feel like closure here with the star, because the star is about believing, dreaming, but also healing past wounds, healing past situations, discussions, emotions, triggers, whatever they are, whatever it is that you needed to resolve or you need to resolve is becoming very clear. I like this. I really like this. So this can be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be that. This can be with people you're working with. This can be managers. This can be your boss. This can be people around you. And it doesn't have to be work, but you're finally healing and understanding and finding your clarity. And then you have the Chariot. Beautiful. So all this whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to figure out, or whatever you want people to be aware of or answer your questions, that is then going to open the doors for you. Once you settle that, and I feel like you are settling that because you are getting answers, you are getting clarity, that is really pushing you and motivating you, you know, fast forward to success or to whatever it is. It's bringing you back balance, and it's bringing you back your energy and your determination to push forward whatever you're pushing forward in with the Chariot, because that's what the Chariot is all about. Moving forward, and bringing together all your forces, right? And even if it's about contradicting or not agreeing with other people, nothing's going to stand in your way. But you might have to do it alone, right? But you're in control. You're back in control. Beautiful, beautiful. Whatever this situation is, it's bringing you back in control. Believe in yourself. You're healing. You're soothing. Oh, Circle of Besties, thank you. Oh, wonderful. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, Circle of Besties. Thank you. Welcome aboard. It's a wonderful community, and we're welcoming you. And you are Scorpio. Well, there you go. I have to say, if there are any Scorpios here, the Scorpio Money and Career this week has knocked it out of the park. It's like almost 8,000 views, which is usually not the type of views I get on my channel. I usually get, you know, for the max 3, 4. But, I mean, Scorpios have knocked it out of the park. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jen. Hello, Jen. Thank you. All right, so Circle of Besties, that opens up for you. You can ask a question, and you'll be able to ask a question anytime on a Sunday if you're all right. Now that you're a member. Oh, welcome. All right. Faith, you're up. All right, Faith. Did you ask your question already? I didn't see it because I'm... Faith, do you want to ask your question again? And if you have any friends, I know that not everybody is into tarot, but if you have any friends that want to ask a question that, you know, please feel free. All right. Faith, did you... I'm not seeing your question. I'm going back up, sorry. I'm sure you did. Oh, okay. How do I clear the block for asking for money for my services? Okay. Got it. Got it. I didn't see it. Oh, Circle of Besties. Sometimes the questions don't go through if they're too long or if there's a word in them or whatever. So just a brief question, whatever it is you want to do, because I'm not censoring anything here, and your message was retracted. So I'm not sure what you wanted to say, but just simple, or I think there's some words that just are triggers here. I don't know which ones though. All right, Faith. Let's see how you can get rid of that block. Don't ever feel you can't ask for money for a service or a job or work. Every job deserves to be paid for. Anytime, and I'm just saying this as a person, any time invested in something especially for a company or for an entity, or, you know, if it's for a friend and, you know, you're just helping out, okay. But if it's for a company, or you've spent time and effort to work on a project, to develop something, please don't ever doubt yourself in asking for asking for money. And I haven't even pulled cards yet. Okay, Faith, let's see what's blocking you. Well, you're confident. Ooh, look at this. I feel like you're very generous, and here are my contradiction cards. You're confident in one way. It's almost like, okay, it's almost like you're more confident when there's no money involved, like a pro bono, or you're helping someone out, or you're doing someone a favor, or, you know, you're just gonna take a look or see what's going on and you're gonna help out. And that, and you're thinking, you know, with the Hermit here, it's about, it's all within. It's the battle within. That you don't trust yourself, or you are very confident when it's not involving money. Interesting. And so this is something that that only you can work on. Yes, you have, look, you have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. There's someone here, we'll get to that in one moment. But you have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the World. The World is all about success, bringing things to a conclusion, to you know, bringing things all together. A project, you know, negotiating a project, or, you know, bringing it to fruition, making things happen, making money. You're very good at making things happen. It's almost like it's when you have to close the deal and it involves money, that's when it gets complicated. But, you know, the World is all about trusting yourself. Trusting yourself in everything you've done up to now. That's what the World is about. Bringing it all together. Knowing your capacity. Knowing all the efforts you put in up to now are leading you here. It's about looking outward. It's about observing things from a higher perspective for what they are. Growth outwards, right? Going from student to teacher. Stepping up and owning your power, owning what you want to be, owning your position within the job, within the profession, owning who you are. This is really about owning who you are. So put yourself out there. Don't question yourself. I feel like maybe there's a person here that maybe you have a connection with. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's someone that really, you know, you connected with, that sort of maybe it's not a bad influence. It's just someone that makes you think too much, or makes you analyze every step of the way, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. You're going to be successful. This is success, the world. But you have to accept to let go of those unhealthy attachments or unhealthy triggers that make you believe that either you're not enough or you don't have enough experience or they have way more experience than you do and so you're not legit or something like that. Stop with that. Stop with the legit thing. Stop with the questions. Put yourself out. You know, you weren't there in the beginning. I don't think you were there in the beginning. I don't remember. In the beginning of the, for the collective reading. Own who you are. Commit to yourself. If you come out there negotiating something with someone or you're talking about a deal or projects, whatever you're trying to develop, whatever you're trying to make happen, if you're in a meeting or having a discussion with someone and hesitating and not being sure of yourself and putting yourself already directly as you step in as the underdog, right? It's like you're already positioning yourself without it even starting. So position yourself at the same level as everyone else. Not as a trainee, not as a student, as a professional. Don't doubt yourself. When you step in somewhere and have a conversation or go somewhere, step in and put yourself on the same level as everybody else. Doesn't matter if they have 30 years of experience, they're CEO, blah, 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 blah. You have great ideas. You're creative. You're coming from a different angle. You have just as much power as they do because you're not thinking the same way. Put yourself out there. Do not hesitate. And if you don't trust someone, then you don't trust someone. That's something different, right? Get those instincts going if you don't trust. But if you trust someone, but you just don't trust yourself because you don't have the same experience, no, 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 no. Put yourself at the same level. Put yourself at the same level. Don't hesitate. I think that came from the heart. All right. Oh, Lucepe, thank you. Oh, thank you for your kindness and generosity. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. That's going to help. Thank you. So kind. All right. Who is next? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Faith. Circle of Besties, Scorpio. Currently on Circle of Besties. Giuseppe, I don't know, did you have a question? Circle of Besties. I'm up for a new role that I'm very interested in. I haven't heard back in a while. Will I hear soon? Okay. All right, Circle of Besties, let's see. Circle of Besties. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this here, but I need to cut the cards. Circle of Besties, believe in yourself. All right. For anyone watching, I'm just going to do this one more time because I see other people watching. For anybody watching, this is a tarot session where you can ask any questions you want every Sunday. And so if for anyone that's not in the chat, that's not aware, to ask a question, all you have to do is become a member. Just press the button, join, and it'll take you wherever you wish to go. That's just, you know, to open up the free question. All right, here we go. All right. right, circle. Oh, you're Jen. I keep saying circle of besties. All right, here we go. Wow, well, there's something you're hoping for, Jen. There's something here that you really want. You're getting this. You're getting this. Let's see what cards are coming in. But I think Knight of Wands. Give me one moment. Let me just pull some more cards. Yes, you're waiting. It's confusing. What is going to happen? You're going to have to make a choice. It feels like it's moving forward. Yes, it feels like there's movement forward for sure. You're building. You're going to be part of a team, or you're building a project, or you're working on a project, or something like that. It feels, and yes, you're going to have a vision, and you're going to be able to have a clear vision, right? And be able to start planning to expand your job, your vision, your life, whatever it is. You're going to know what to do. You're going to be in the clear. But right now it feels like you're still waiting for that answer. But also it feels like maybe your vision of this job or this project, whatever it is you're waiting for, those answers you're waiting for, it feels like maybe you have like a fantasy vision of this thing, something that you envision that is just amazing, grandiose, whatever, which is good. But it feels like with this Knight of Wands, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. Like, it's exciting, yet it's gonna, not that it's different, but I think that you really have the desire to make this happen. And you want to impress, and you want it to happen, and you want to connect to the people, and it's like that real me, I want, not in a bad way, but right. And I think you're picturing the big picture you have is really about maybe moving or traveling, and it's a very enthusiastic energy, perfect for a new project, right? And a lot of passion. But it's like you also have to take on new responsibility. And maybe, this is frustrating you because the progress is not going fast enough. And you're very enthusiastic, but it's maybe you have to take on more training or classes or more education. It feels like you're waiting for this to happen, when maybe you can be more proactive to make it happen. And this goes back to my collective reading in the beginning. In other words, maybe there's steps to take, and this is not negative at all. Look at these cards. It's not negative at all. Maybe there's steps to take to make it go faster. Maybe you can prove or show or make them know what you've accomplished, or what you're ready to accomplish, or the steps you're ready to do to make it happen. Something like that. But I feel like it's successful, and you're going to lead the way, and it's really, really going to appease you and put you in a better space emotionally. There's someone here, Two of Cups, I feel maybe that's helping you. Maybe this is someone helping you, guiding you. Let's pull one more card here. You're working on a project. I feel like they're going to ask you to train, or you know, okay, so yeah, it's a beautiful project, but the way it's coming in, or the information they're going to give you, or the answer they're going to give you, is going to take you in a new direction. And it is going to push you to reevaluate your job, your career, your life. Do you want to do this? Because it's bringing you to another space. Sorry, let me move these up. It's bringing you to another space. Not in a bad way at all. But, and it's not even unexpected. I feel like it's been lingering and you've been waiting. And now that it's coming in, it's maybe not what you expected and not going down the way you expected. But again, not negative. It's just the picture you had, the fantasy you had. The fantasy you had is not what they're delivering, but what they're delivering, you're confident as well, right? You're still working on that team. It's just different. So yes, maybe you have to move. Maybe you have to relocate. Maybe this is done in a different way, in a different language, in a different way, right? Whatever. It's coming in differently. There's a disparity between your vision and what is actually coming in. Again, out of your comfort zone, but I think you're going to make this happen, and this person is going to help you along the way make it happen. This can be a life partner, this can be someone in your life, or a friend, or a family member, or whatever. They're going to help you. But yeah, it's coming in a different way, but it's coming in. It's coming in. Oh, well, there you go. There. Okay, I like that. I like that. It's positive. It's just that you have to adapt to get out of, you know, to push the envelope and to go do something somewhere else differently. And even if you expect it as it comes in, you have to adapt. All right, so okay, there you go. Yes, yes, that's the way it feels. And it feels like you have to sort of bounce around because it's, you know, it's coming in a different way. Like it's a good thing, but it's not what you pictured. That makes sense. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Davy, and enjoy and good luck folding your clothes. Thank you so much. Wishing, thank you. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to leave it at, is there anyone, Lucepe, I don't know if you had a question or not. I guess not. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you all for joining today. Thank you for being so kind and wonderful. Really, from the bottom of my heart, gratitude. Oh, you have a question, Carla. So, Carla, the questions are for members. If do you wish to become a member? You're welcome, and we would love to have you. And it's a beautiful community. That's what I asked for the questions. But I mean, you can just press the join button and see where it goes and see if that's something you're interested in. But there's certainly no obligation. Do you want to? Okay, so I'll just let you go join, and as soon as I see you join, then I can answer your question, Carla. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Circle of Besties, or Jen, for joining. Wonderful having you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, the join button is if you're on your computer, on your phone, the join button should be on the, you know, wherever on the same line that the channel title is. I will grab a little tea, Carla, while you do that. No problem. No problem. It gives me a little rest. I hope everybody is enjoying a sunny day today, and if you're on the other side of the world, a sunny evening or night or morning. Oh, thank you, Carla. Thank you. Did you join? Did you join? No, you just... I was able to send... Okay. But... Got it. But the join button should be in the... let me see. I don't know where... Oh, join. Yeah, join is right next to Card Minds. Right next to the logo. The channel description and the logo, the join button is right there if you're on your computer. I don't take questions with a super chat, but thank you so much for the super chat. It says join next to Card Minds, next to the logo. Can I count down from 43 for you? No, thank you. Whatever that means. I don't think so. I don't think so. If you're on YouTube and watching YouTube, you can join anytime. You can go anywhere. It's free. Everything's free. Well, I'll let you figure it out. And if you want me to refuse the $9.99, I can refuse the $9.99. That's not a problem. I'll let you figure it out. I'll give you a couple of minutes. I just, that's my way of channeling these sessions. It's just, you know, I ask for that because or else people are going to give or not give or whatever, right? So it's just, for me, it's fair enough to ask for members to join. And that's, you know, the advantage you get from being a member. Not subscribed, joining as a member. Card Minds, not YouTube. I'll let you figure it out. We're here every Sunday, right? The join button is right next to the logo. I'll let you figure it out. We're here every Sunday. We know, you know where to find us. YouTube is free, and the membership is just a minimum fee if you wish to join. So I'll let you figure it out. With that, I'm going to wish everyone a wonderful week. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching and taking the time out of your Sunday or Monday or night or evening or day, wherever you are in the world. Carla, you are more than welcome to join anytime you want, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back here next Sunday. You'll be able to ask your question. You're so welcome. Oh, until you, Tamara, until you subscribe to the channel, is that what you're saying? Maybe you have to be subscribed to the channel. Yay, Carla! Yay, Carla, you made it. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining. All right. I don't know. I mean, YouTube, sometimes things don't pop up and they pop up. I mean, it's very, it's not random, but I feel like it moves around a little bit. So, yay, Carla, you did it. Thank you. All right. All right, Carla. Well, that's good. It gave me time to replenish, to shuffle, and I'm very happy. We are very happy you're here, Carla. So thank you. Thank you. So what is your question? I think you probably asked it, but I'm going to ask you to write it again because I don't know where it is. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to figure out where it is. I'm going to let you ask it again, Carla. One-liner, and let me know what your sign is. I'm sure you did. Yeah, of course. Yes. So what's your question? Or do you just want me to pull cards? Let me know. Absolutely, Carla. I will do it now. So let me know what your question is, and we will do it now. You want to know where you're going in the next 1 to 3 months? All right. With tarot, it's it's fluid energy, so I wouldn't have I wouldn't be able to say, give a time frame. I don't like to say that we can give a time frame because you're Scorpio. Okay, got it. So I'm just going to see what comes up. Now going back to work in next month. Need advice where I will be going if I will be protected at work. All right, let me see just what's popping in. And welcome, Laura. Welcome to the channel, Laura. We are answering tarot questions for members only. That's the perk you get for becoming a member. You get to ask a question every Sunday. So if you're interested, you're more than welcome. Yes, thank you, Lucepe. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, I saw the question. Now going back to work in next month. Need advice where I will be going if I will be protected at work. All right, so it's about your work. Let's see what energies we have here. And you're a Scorpio, right? Yes. There's a Queen of Wands there. Aries, Leo, Sag, around you, family, work, co-worker, manager, boss. Someone that's very comfortable in their ways. Let's see. The Lovers. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. You're moving forward. You're moving forward slowly but surely. Taking your time, maybe not fully committed yet. You're working really hard on a project, working really hard in your job. You're going back to something. Feels like you're going back to something, Carla. But something, are you going back to a relationship, or are you going back to a really cool job, a team, a company, like-minded people? Can be creative, doesn't have to be. With this Ace of Cups, there's a new beginning. Is there a relationship involved in this? I don't know. Are you going back to a relationship? For some reason, I'm feeling here energies of a relationship and job at the same time. You're nostalgic of something, and you're going back to, or you're nostalgic of your past relationship. Let's see. But you have the Lovers, so you're being very honest. You're very clear now on where you stand, on what you want to push forward, but you're taking your time. Working hard, but taking your time. Yes, a little freaked out. See where this is going, but it's moving forward. A lot of conversations. You might be moving. Doesn't have to be. And now we feel stuck. Okay, so there's a big change here. Either you're moving, or starting a complete new career, or starting a relationship bound to a career, or a career bound to a relationship. I feel like there's both going on at the same time. So I think you're moving, you're letting go something. But and I think you're very clear on where you stand. And this is going to help you. Yes, you're moving into a fresh new project or a fresh new job. Yes, you're stuck. Yes, it's a big change. Yes, maybe you're going back to something. It's possible that you're going back to maybe your hometown, or back to a place you used to live with, or back to a company or a team of people you used to work with. That's possible. But I feel like with this Page of Swords, it's a big change, but finally you're able to leave it, let it go, let it go. And you have this Knight of Wands. So you're working hard, right? You're working hard, and you're wanting things to happen. You have a lot of skills, you have a lot of knowledge, but it feels like, yes, it feels like you're planning to move, you're planning to travel, you're changing things, you're changing up things, you're starting something new. And it's positive energy. This is a new project, and I think that you're passionate about this new project. So it's a new project at work, or you're taking on something somewhere else. And probably this lack of progress, or this slow movement, or being stuck with this energy at work, being stuck with these people, it's sort of you're enthusiastic, but you feel like some of your energy is going to waste, if that makes sense. But here we have the Page of Swords. So it's all new. You are going to move forward. It's possible that you're actually moving. Doesn't have to be. But with the Page of Swords, it's like, this is a new energy. Go for it. And even if others are not thrilled or don't understand or feel it's not the right moment, move forward and get the wheels going, because this is innovative. Um, it might demand a lot of energy, but I feel like you have a lot of ideas. You're very creative. And even if you have to train or take classes or, or learn, it's a new experience, it's a new job, it's a new path, really. So with your ambition, you're going to meet those goals. You're going to make this happen. You're going to reach that goal. I feel like you need extra training, or I feel like there's something there that maybe you'll be asked to do. Maybe it's just taking online courses or gathering that online information or something like that. I don't feel like it's huge, but I feel like if that's one step to make it all happen. And I really feel like this is a beautiful change, a wonderful shift here. And yes, I see the stuck energy, but so either you're reminiscing or nostalgic of the past job, of the past situation, or you're moving back to something with this Six of Cups. This can also be your kids here that are, that you're thinking of. But yes, it looks like a beautiful shift, and it looks like a hard-working shift, but it's a shift. So kudos to you. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I understand. Yes, absolutely. Good for you. Good for you. I think it's positive, but it's a big change for sure. Big change. Thank you, Lucepe. Awesome. All right. So, is there any... Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Carla. So welcome. All right. Is there anyone else here just reiterating being able to ask a question during these Sunday lives or for is a perk for members, right? It's fair game to, for the readings. So if anybody is here and wants to ask a question, I would ask to press the join button like Carla did so well. And then I will pull cards for you. But I think that is it. Is there anyone else here that wish to join or wish to ask a question? Let me know. If not, I will sound off. Very nicely said, Lucepe. Thank you for the positive energy. Thank you for the reinforcement. Yes, you are right. They're not yours to take. They're not yours to take. Anyone around with negative energy, or the naysayers, or the people that think you can't do it, or you're not the right person, or it's not for you. I don't know. I'm not sure, Carla. I mean, whatever it is, either you're starting, because there's an ace there, so it feels like you're starting either on a project, a whole new project, with new people within the same company, or you're moving to, but you have the death card, so I really think you're leaving something behind. For me, it's something completely different. But maybe I'm wrong. It can also be leaving that piece of company behind, or that team of people behind, right? And moving on to something completely fresh with people you've never worked with. That's the way I feel. But, maybe it's the same company, but something completely different. And thank you, Lucepe, for these wonderful words. Thank you. All right. So is everyone okay? I just want to make sure everybody has their question answers if they want to ask a question, because I know when we want to ask a tarot question, we really want to. We want answers. We want to be able to communicate. We want to be able to get the energy. So I want to make sure everybody's okay. Everybody got their answers or got to ask their question. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. If I didn't acknowledge any super chats, thank you. Thank you to each and every one for your super chats, for your kindness, and for being here. Thank you. So kind. You're welcome, Carla. You're welcome. I'll just leave. I'll give it a few minutes if anybody wants to join. You are, yes, yes. Whatever it is, Carla, it feels like you're moving into a fresh energy. So whether it's a different entity within the company or, you know, a different group of people, it's a different energy. You're not going to be with the same people. So that's wonderful. Okay. Well, there you go. I think it's going to happen. Patience, patience, though, right? I know. No one wants to hear patience. Oh, you are so welcome. And we love having you here. And every Sunday, Carla, you are welcome. If you remain a member, you can ask a question. And you know, for anyone wondering, it does support the channel. It does help me. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone connecting and being so kind as a member. Exactly, Tamara. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it's always a reflection, especially when people are, when we say miserable or negative, right? Oh, NC, hi. The donations are not for questions. Questions are perks for members. So if you wish to ask a question and you wish to become a member, you can press the join button. I'm letting this go for anybody that wants to come in and ask a question. All you have to do is press the join button and go wherever you want to go. It's just a little bit, you know, for me to help me, and it's just an exchange. And it's a perk for all members. So if you become a member, you get to come on here every Sunday and ask a question and see. So I'll wait a few minutes if that's something you're interested in. No obligation, obviously. No one is obligated in anything here. Never. But yes, what Tamara was saying, Carla, when people are like a pressure cooker or negative or demonstrate energies that are very difficult to handle or difficult to receive, or judgmental, or explaining to you how you should handle things, what you should do in your life, how they believe they know better than you, that is a reflection of their own anxiety, doubts, stress, whatever it is. And not, of course, sometimes when you have usual conversations with people you trust, yes, that's a dialogue. That is not people bullying or judging or telling you what you're doing wrong and everything you're doing is wrong, right? That, again, like Lucepe said, and like Tamara said, like they said so nicely, that is a reflection of their own fears and their own doubts and their own anxiety. Oh, thank you. Yes, and if you you know, it's so yeah, and see, if you wish to become a member, would love to have you here. I'll wait a few seconds if you want to. I'll grab a little tea, and if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I think it's fair game. like I told one of the members that I answered a question on earlier, that every job should be compensated. Every job should be compensated. It's time. It's a lot of, it's time. Don't doubt yourselves. So, and see, is that something you're interested in? Should I wait a little bit so you can answer so I can answer your question, or pass? Just to know if you're still here. Very good, Crystal Pickett. How are you? Welcome, welcome. As I said earlier, I'm leaving the chat open a little bit for some new people if they wish to come in and ask a question. As long as I have energy and I can keep going, I'm more than happy to answer questions. All the questions are a perk that members get. So if you wish to ask a question on Sundays, all you have to do is press the join button and it'll take you wherever you wish to go. Well, thank you for being here, Crystal. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Just want to make sure whoever wants to ask a question gets to ask a question today. If not, you can become a member later on or whenever, if you wish, and you can ask a question next Sunday. That's it. And I want to know, will Demetrius... So, Crystal Pickett, as I said, to ask a question, you can join and become a member if that's something you want to do. That's how you that's how you open to a question. Or get access, sorry, I'm not finding my words right now. That's how you get access to a question, by becoming a member. So if that's something you're interested in, we would love to have you as a new member. And if not, that's perfectly fine. No obligation there. All right, I don't know. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. NC, no. Crystal, do you want to or no? I'll give it a minute. Okay, you want to do it next week? Okay. All right, so we all done? No more questions? Sorry, I'm grabbing a little candy for some sugar. All right, we'll leave it at that because I don't see anybody responding. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone for connecting today. Thank you everyone that is still here in the super chat, and anybody watching outside the super chat. I mean the chat. See, I think I'm done with my energies. And I will see you right back here next Sunday. Remember to ask a question. All you have to do is join, and that's a perk you get when you become a member. Thank you, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Have a great week, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.